Good morning, I'm Olivia Corbett.
And I'm Keely McCormick.
And today we are going to do the show a little bit differently.
September 11th is a significant day to remember what happened 14 years ago and how it impacted America forever.
On today, September 11th, we remember the many who lost their lives on this tragic day.
Before we start the show, we'd like the whole school to take a moment of silence.
And during this moment of silence, take the time to remember those who lost their lives on this day and those who are still affected by this traumatic event.
Please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome back, Geneva. Here are your morning announcements for Friday, September 11th, 2015.
In honor of 9/11, tonight's theme for the football game will be USA. I would love to see the whole student section lit up in red, white, and blue tonight, not only supporting the football team, but our country as well. I speak for the whole team when I say the student section support has a major impact on the game, so please come to Burgess Field tonight at 7:30 and let's get a win. Homecoming is right around the corner, but this year's homecoming royalty will be selected differently. Each GHS club and team will nominate a person who they think represents a true Viking. All nominations are due by today, so make sure to find that true Viking.
Viking Vendor is now open during lunch periods for snacks, school supplies, and some awesome Viking Spirit t-shirts. Come stop by the Viking Vendor. For anyone interested in playing baseball this year, there will be an informational meeting next Thursday, September 17th at 3 p.m. in the cafeteria. They will have information on preseason workouts and other important information. If you have any questions, please see Coach Hahn in room K263, or you can see Coach Suter in the math office room H214.
Attention all girls who are interested in trying out for basketball team this year. There will be an informational meeting held in the contest gym on Wednesday, September 16th at 7:20 in the morning.
This year, Geneva High School's cheer team has been making changes, and GTV reporter Caitlin Keenahan has the two big additions for this team. Caitlin?
The cheer team at Geneva High School not only started with big spirits, but also with a great surprise.
Blue and white, blue! There's a few differences actually this year. We are a lot smaller than we normally are. And also, we have a lot of newcomers who haven't cheered before.
And it doesn't take long to look at the cheer team and see the biggest difference.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2.
The biggest difference is that we also have two boys this year on the team.
For the team and the boys, this transition was as easy as a lift.
I was actually a gymnast for like 4 or 5 years, and I just didn't have the time to keep doing gymnastics. It was more time demanding than I could do. And I saw cheerleading, all my friends were on it, and it was a way to keep doing that, so I thought I'd join.
I guess it's just different having guys because you get to try new things, like especially baskets and stuff. Last year we didn't get to do that very much, but because they're stronger than the average girl, we can do, more advanced stunts.
And the boys' great skills were proof that they belonged on the team.
People think it's just a girl sport. It's really not. It's very physically demanding. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of fun, too. It's not just shaking your hips and doing silly cheers. There's a lot of work put into it.
And all that hard work is definitely impactful.
I think we're stronger this year. Even though we're smaller, we have a lot of very skilled people this year, and the boys just add that new element that we can keep pushing.
Go Geneva!
For GTV News, I'm Caitlin Keenahan.
The French Honor Society is having their first meeting for current members next Tuesday, September 15th. This meeting will take place in room J241, and you can You can go at either 7:10 a.m. or 2:50 p.m. Office elections will be discussed as well as plans for the year, so make sure to mark your calendar. French Club is having their next meeting after school on Monday, September 14th in room J241. Please sign up with your French teacher. Games, snacks, and semester plans are on the agenda.
Students, there will be a Spanish Club meeting on Thursday, September 17th for the first quesadilla party of the year. The party will take place in J244 right after school. There will be food, fun, and more. See Senora Hamilton or Senora Egan if you have any questions.
The Bass Fishing Club will hold their next meeting after school on Wednesday, September 16th. It will be in room H205. Their next practice will be on Wednesday, September 23rd at Grunwald Farms Forest Preserve in Elburn. If you would like more information, you can see Mr. Anderson. And with this day being so important, we have GTV reporter Natalie Carberry with us on set today with some more thoughts on today.
On this day 14 years ago, a tragedy of astounding proportions occurred. We are all incredibly well versed on the exact events of the 9/11 attacks, and I applaud us for remembering this day every year. It is so important to keep those who died in mind as we go about our days today. But as this is an opinion segment, I feel I should share my opinion with you all. I was barely 3 years old when the Twin Towers were destroyed, and so I really didn't have a conscious idea of what was happening. To tell the truth, I hardly remember what happened that day or where I was at all. Most of the rising generation has little to no memory of this event, and that's okay. I really don't think we need to share where we were and what we were doing 14 years ago today to make it special. I think it is simply enough just to take time today to reflect on the people who perished in the towers, on the planes, and in the war that followed. I think the stories of people who barely escaped fate mean so much and are so important to keep in our minds, but we also must remember those who did not escape that day, because their stories are ones of extreme importance to our nation's history. So I'll leave you with that, GHS. Please remember today, even if you don't remember today 14 years ago.
And now here's 3 to know before we go.
If you need spirit wear or eye black, stop by the Viking vendor today before the big game.
Pick up your blue crew shirts in the main office. If you haven't, it is your last chance.
And tonight's home game is against Streamwood, and it's USA themed in honor of 9/11.
Nat, anything you got on today's importance?
It's just important to keep that in mind all day, I guess.
I completely agree.
You know?
So let's keep those in our thoughts all day today. That's all the news we have for you today, Geneva. I'm Olivia Corbett.
I'm Keely McCormick.
And I'm Natalie Carberry. Have a great day.